Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Odyssey Beer Works. And this is their Fluffy Pumpkin Toasted Marshmallow Porter. Sounds tasty. Uh, I don't know how these guys put marshmallow in there without it being a big sticky mess, but we'll see what happens here. Really colorful can with the fire and a stick with marshmallows over the fire. Very nice. My buddy Nate sent me this, and I apologize to him too, just like I did Brandon yesterday, for holding on to this for so long. But things happen. Try to get these, all the beers that sent to me, the lower ABV and the IPAs as fresh as I could possibly review them, and these ended up on the back burner. So we're going to get to them now. We're going to stick on the pumpkin trail until we're out of the pumpkins. These guys are out of Arvada, Colorado. And according to what I have here, Rate Beer has it at 5.3. Beer Advocate has it at 5.4. And Untapped has it at 5.5. So we've got a different ABV from every one of them. And looking at the can, I do not see it. I don't know what's up with that on the pumpkin barrels, that they don't want to put that on there. But they've got some writing written on here so small, you'd have to have a magnifying glass to read it. So maybe it's written there somewhere. But I just had eye surgery, and I still can't read it. Yeah. If I stick my old Santa Claus glasses on, it may come into focus because it's so small. But I got a feeling it ain't there. No ABV on the can. So it's a 5.3, a 5.4, or a 5.5, somewhere in that vicinity. So I wish they would put it on there. There is no date on it, so hopefully it's this year's. How you to know if they don't date it? So especially if we're doing it over and over and over. All right, let's get on with it. Commercial description here says a rich chocolatey porter base with toasted marshmallow and pumpkin has made this beer Odyssey's most requested specialty beer. While I pop the cap on this, I will tell you the food pairing cuisine is barbecue, cheese and buttery brie Gouda Havarti, which is unusual from them to have that food, but they're giving it as a, they're not listing it as a spice or vegetable beer, they're listing it as a porter. That's why it's doing that food pairing, even though it's a pumpkin porter. So, oh well. Cuisine's barbecue, cheese and buttery brie Gouda Havarti. Swiss goes well with your chocolate dishes. And the meat is beef, smoked meat, grilled meat. Glassware pint, Becker, Nonic, tumbler, mug, sign, side, Dell. Ooh, got a little black shit out the bottom of it. Ooh. Some sediment. And not recommended for extended celery, guys. That's a pretty dark beer. It's not pitch black like a stout, but it is a deep, deep mahogany color. Little bit of brown tinges around the bottom of the glass here. Looks a lot like a barley wine, it really does. Well, I didn't pour much of a head. I didn't pour it really super aggressive. Let's get a nose on it. I'm getting the nutmeg and the cinnamon. And a little bit of vanilla. I don't know if that's from the marshmallows or they're creating the marshmallow taste from the vanilla. It's got a good nose to it. It does smell good. And at 5 point whatever percent it is, it should be fairly easy drinking. It's got a good aroma. It really does. Very sweet. Well, let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Nate. That is definitely different. I'm getting hints of coffee too. Very strong on the nutmeg. Very unique taste to this beer. Very strong on the nutmeg. A little heavy on the cinnamon. But it does have a pleasant taste. Strong bittering to it too. I don't know. It says the IBU's a 35 here, but something is a little amiss in my opinion. It's definitely different, I will say that. So let me sip on it, take it back, and let her have some of it, and see where it ends up once it comes up to room temperature, and see if I'm a fan of it or not by then. So I'm not sure. I'm on the fence right now. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little bit left here. Definitely a different beer, a very unique beer. I am getting the vanilla. I guess that's where they're wanting the marshmallowy-esque taste coming from. But it's definitely a different beer. Being a pumpkin porter instead of a typical pumpkin beer. Decent, but I'm not blown away. I don't think it's an A beer, guys. I really don't. And this, to me, it would be the kind of beer either you are going to love or you're not going to care a lot for. And I'm right on the fence on this one, guys. Like I said, I don't drink a lot of pumpkin beers anymore. They just don't blow my hair back too much anymore. But I appreciate Nate sending it to me. Final chug. Decent but not outstanding, guys. A different take on a pumpkin beer being a porter. With no ABV on the can and no date on the can, guys, this is B+ beer in a B can. And that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to give this an 85, straight down the middle of the B range. They need to have a little more information. Don't know how big Odyssey Brew Works are, but they need to have the ABV on the can and the date on it somewhere. That's where I'm going to leave it. Over to Beer Advocate, no score. Not enough people have commented on this, and that's why I think it may be a smaller brewery. I'm not sure. And over to Rate Beer has it overall 89, but 96 in the style. And Untapped comes in at 3.74, which is their B rating. So that's where I would put it, guys. It's a B. It might get a better grade if it had a date on it somewhere and the ABV. We have nothing as far as useful information on there. No IBUs, no ABV, or no canned on date. So if you had this one from Odyssey Brew Works, their Fluffy Pumpkin. This is their pumpkin porter, and they're calling it a toasted marshmallow pumpkin porter. So let me know what you think if you've had it, and come back tomorrow. Let's see what we're going to dig out.